make a tops check, okay? Now tops is a very aggressive concept for the corners. Allows those corners to play man. Allows those corners to come in and do what you recruit them to do. Okay, again, still 3/2 concept. And again, the term used in quarters coverage situations to determine how the corner safety and the flat defender will play the two receivers to their side. You can do this versus two receivers if they have a wide split. You can do it versus two receivers if that's what you want your base to be. Okay, we did it game planning wise versus formation. Okay, so if we had a tight end and a flanker to our side, then we check tops and not trap. If we had two receivers to our side, we would check trap, unless number two was not in relationship to cross. He was too far away, so and our flat defender could play him to the flat, then we made a tops check. Okay? Tops again, alright, two receiver tight end, or receiver with the tight end. Okay? You also play tops with an abnormal split like I just mentioned. Alright? Tops, again, eye control will be the same. The quarterback's down the line, 3-step, 5-step, moving the launch point. What's two doing, out vertical or in? Okay, in the corners, this is good for the corners because they own number one unless he's flat. If he's underneath, he's shallow. Okay, then we'll make a crash call. If he goes inside and he's shallow, still make a cheetah call. Okay, to get the eyes of the star out. And if number one sits down, he's running a smash concept, and number two is running a corner route, then we need to get our corner get depth to help on the outside piece of that corner route. Okay, here's the tops concept. Here we go. We got a tops over here to our left. Check tops, tops, top. Check cheetah, cheetah, cheetah. 2 and 3 are relationship to switch. Pass. 2's to the flat. We know our stars are flat defender. The corner is not the flat defender. Corner is going to allow that start press as well. If he's off, it doesn't matter. His eyes are the one. He's not reading 2 unless number 1 tells him to. If 1 runs a smash concept or he goes inside right now, then that corner's eyes will go to number 2. In this situation, number 2 is running vertical, so the corner's manned up on him. Okay, and we'll match up with the star on the tight end to the flat, and the safety with inside presence on the curl digger post. Again, when it's all together, that's how it will look all at once. Again, make another tops call here because of the tight end flanker. On the back side, you're still playing quarters. The corner has number 1. Okay, we can make it. If this guy back here is a stud, we want to double team him. We'll make a you-me call back here on the back side, and the corner will take number 1 on all outside release, all vertical routes. But he knows right now if I get an outside release, I'm on my own. The safety's eyes will gain back inside. If he gets an inside release, he knows that I have help from the safety. I can be aggressive on number 1 as I'm covering him down the field, but I still have him vertical. Okay, there's your All-American route with the post to dig. That's how we'll match up on it. Okay, with the corners staying on top of number 1. Okay, the safety will help on number 1, turn the backside with the vertical, and the corner will poach and look for work. Okay, you can teach this a couple different ways. You can keep them both on them, and that way you're double teaming maybe one of their stud guys to the boundary. And they know right now that the one-on-one situations to the boundary, but what helps us is that our safety doesn't have a 2 vertical threat. Okay, here we go, all at one time again. The safeties, the star is going to relate to the flat. Okay, if he gets a cheetah, 3 to the flat, he takes 3. He relates in. The mic will pick up inside. The wheel relates to 2 to the flat. The corner takes 1 on the vertical on the back side, and the safety will help. And the same thing will match up on the vertical to the front side with the safety in the field corner. So that's our tops call. Okay, again, you do the same thing versus China. If you get a China concept with tops, okay, we need to call that out with that corner so that our star can get to the flat and make a play on it. If we get a vertical route by the tight end on the backside, okay, we're still going to match up normal quarters rules. Okay, all together, here's the China call. And again, see, the star has to relate to number 2. If 2 is inside, he knows that he wants to reroute number 2 inside. Okay, if he gets an outside release, this drawing is not very accurate. But you have to teach your players if they're going to run smash 7 that he's going to outside release and not inside release. Okay, he's going to outside release here, and therefore the eyes of the star should gain out on number 1.